This is Alpha. We're trying to get a slight bit of high ground. We're making our way around.
Alright, copy that. Just don't stay on the hill for too long. If you guys camp there, you're gonna get freaking slaughtered. So just use it and... Guys, if you look on the map...
We got a CN where the 2 Tigris live, yeah.
Yep, I need you guys to take that out.
Yeah, let's just lift it off. It's heading in towards over the main base.
Command, this is Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
Man, these guys are
we
gonna
have
get right
an
on
enemy
top of them.
Y-32 in the
This
area.
is an issue. The medic is the
It's
closest.
coming in from the west.
Alright, copy that. Bravo, I want you guys to start pulling back towards the FOB again and clearing out any targets on your way up. Once you guys get to the FOB, rearm and let me know when you're ready. There are targets there around the FOB, so just be aware.
One squad deployed. We're gonna have them head up to that position, but this sniper team will definitely cause a flank. Over here, from the looks of it, are they all in Billman's Mohawk? Nope, it's empty. So, alright,
Okay,
Garfield dropped
the
him
squad
off.
just got dropped off by the Huron. I want you guys to follow the same
Why would
green
you
and
drop
red
them
line
off
to
further
the
away if
objective.
this LZ was just proven to be sick?
I want you guys
Don't
to do a
question
hard push. No lollygagging around. If you guys see any targets, mark them on the map for possible cast. There's no guarantee they'll be hit, but just mark them on the map.
They also have mortar support, which I am thoroughly surprised they haven't really been calling in with. Jeez, talk about close call.
I marked 2 Tigris chemistries on map.
I guess this other
Copy
team's
that.
now
If you
firing
guys
at them.
can engage any armor, that'd be great.
We can't.
Uh-oh. Rocket went out. It's just short. Ha! Fuck's sake.
Everything inside the main base should be clear unless they're in the buildings.
Clear out whatever you want. You're free to engage whatever you guys need to get to the objective and clear it out. Command, this is command to hide command. What's our time left?
Roger, you have about 25 minutes before the officers will attempt to escape.
Copy that. Bravo squad, once you guys get back to the objective, I want you guys to at least get 2 soldiers fitted with AA. And
Dangers of being AA, you become an immediate target. Medic's right next to him though, ready to get him up. They just gotta pop smoke. This AO is such a fucking nightmare.
I got eyes on an
Vehicle with the
officer.
mortars driving off. I think we should just let it happen at this rate. Oh, there goes one of the assets. Wasn't even the important one though. That was a bit of a waste. Mortar truck, they marked it though. Meanwhile, that counterattack squad. Well, this sniper's
Marked it
working
with an
wonders.
officer 1 inside the main base.
Oh, God. They've got their medic
We
up. They
gotta
need to
kill
pull
the
him back and
officers
get
or capture
ambiguous.
them?
Kill order.
Kill 'em.
Kill officers and AO.
Alright, and they hit that with possibly an HE. I'm gonna have Mr. Crazy Sniper head over the ridge. This guy's on a roll. Spotter went down. Let's get him to go prone. This man's on a mission. And he's down. But 3 kills. But this squad is going to survive because of that medic so long as he has FAKs. But there's more reinforcements to come. Meanwhile, this position is getting mortared to high hell. Looks like a direct hit. That officer left that compound and was taken out. I think it's time to call this
Bravo
back.
squad.
We
What are
got
you guys
lace
doing
on
on pulling back?
targets if you have any cats in available.
We don't. All we have is a Pawnee with gun runs, guys.
Well, they're making mincemeat of my vehicles here. We still got 2 more left. We have that Xeon.
This is Charlie. We have a Camish down.
Delta, this is Bravo. Delta, could you send one of your medics over to that
prepping.
gaming over at grid 043 or 044?
Rogue Wolf looks like he's the only one left alive. John McClane with his Pawnee being very ballsy.
Please cease fire on the main base of the enemy. We're moving in there now.
There's still multiple Tigresses.
Alpha's moving in on the main.
2 specifically on these vehicles. Heavy armor moving around. Trying to
Got lace
laze
on
on
a
her.
Tigris if anyone can shoot 80.
It's so hard to focus on where the action is. Just try to prioritize John McClane there. Meanwhile, these groups running in, but honestly, compound's been mortared to high hell. The officer in there, he's already dead. Oh, well, John McClane got swatted. Now, I believe it's just... Nope, that was both of their Pawnees. Gal's already been shot down, so they are now completely out of support assets. A lot of infantry running up. We still have about 15 minutes left on the clock here. But these vehicles are going to take up
Mom, can you
defensive
confirm that
formations.
the officers
Guys,
were
hurry up and
wearing-
kill the officers.
We're wearing Titan launchers.
Alright. Guys, be careful. There are friendlies inside the main base, so please PID.
Quick reminder, because someone asked, PID for enemy officers is standard officer model. Beret, the markings on the sides, on the shoulders, etc. There goes that vehicle, so the
I
only
need
thing
more
left...
squads inside the compound.
Oh, shit. Oh, it's got a firing line.
Tigris lace though, so if any got AT, shoot it.
Anybody with any AT, hit that tick.
They need to get to cover. They're gonna get frickin' their heads chopped off.
Bravo squad, since you're not pulling back, I guess you can just start
Screw
pushing
sleep.
towards the main base.
This guy, I guess he's gonna do a cheeky little flank. when they start saying they've cleared out that compound. Try to give them a warning. Now Auntie looks like, no, it's Nemesis, lazy in this last spot.
Go ahead, Bravo.
Directly southwest of Bravo's position, we have a T-100 Versuk in the streets of the main objective. Over.
Copy that. Do you have any AT on you or no?
Negative. We are running low on AT.
Copy that. How are we doing on the squads inside the objective, guys?
Storage building is clear. We're now cleaning the office building.
Alright, copy that. Christopher, are you on comms?
Cool
Anybody
Killer was killed by
in that
Chris.
squad?
Cool Killer's been doing pretty well tonight, though. I believe he's one of the ones that's had a,
Slim Monkey?
it's moving on.
Yes, sir.
The hell, and then David just
Alright,
shot
Slim
him?
Monkey, I want you guys to start pushing into the town and clearing it out.
We are. We also do have AT if you need it for that T-100.
Are they just
Nearby.
fighting
Yep,
themselves now,
if
or
you
what?
have AT, there's a T-100 on the road inside the main town. If you guys can
They're fighting
take it
across
out.
here.
It's not nearby, but...
Rogue Wolf ran all the way from that compound over the regroup.
Slim Monkey, your AT, do you see on the map 051108, there's a Tigris marked on the map?
Alright, let's send the final, our little
Mark
final
the
boss.
tank inside the city. I can lace it.
Alright.
The other tank.
There's a tank mark, and then there's a Tigris
sir, I
mark.
see it.
Slim Monkey, take those two armored targets out, please.
We're also gonna ungarrison this group. Because we're getting ready to move the
Some of
officer,
the
we got
tank
another
left.
10 minutes.
And it just moved. I can't see it anymore.
And this is Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
We're requesting an ammo drop, some as close as you can to .056116.
Copy that.
Let's call in some reinforcements.
Guys, I need one of you guys
LZ
to do
Bravo.
an ammo drop on Bravo team 056
Let's see, Alpha.
Marked point resupply.
117.
The rally point should be over here or
It's marked
something.
on the map called a resupply.
So they'll move around the city, and then I can always retask them as well. Yep, one officer, so they've taken him out. They know I've taken him out.
Here, we got the recon team on the southeast hill near the main base.
This tank looks like it's finally turned around. It's gonna start heading over.
Right, and the tank is back inside the city. That's it.
That's game and killed by Cal, but
That
what's with
tank
all
is
this
moving
friendly
towards
fire
the
now
main base.
happening? It didn't start becoming an issue until
High
just
Command,
now.
can you drop a supply crate at main base so our helicopters can pick it up? The built-in is not working.
Roger that, wait one. Don't mem
Copy
leak
that.
puppy.
Alright guys, are the officers dead?
At least the compound is clear.
Be advised, 3 ammo crates have been put at base.
Copy that, thank you.
Here come the
The tank is
reinserts.
direct north of the main base right now.
Guys, I need to know where these are. I need to know, we need to get eyes on these officers.
See, now they're also going to be crewing these 50 cals and forming a little pseudo
Liru,
defense.
do we have any idea if these officers have left the compound already?
That is unknown at this time. Not sure if any officers have been PID'd KIA. However, we are seeing a lot of activity on the CSAT net, so it is likely that the officers are still in the AO, but could be moving soon.
Copy that. Okay, I want all squads, if the
There we
compound
go.
is clear, move out of the main base and into the main town as soon as possible. I say again, push as fast and as hard as you guys can into the main town.
8 minutes.
Tank is down.
Going out. The building north inside the main base been checked for officer. There was a medical building there.
Let's
I
do
think
one
I
more
shot
wave.
One guy in there.
Yeah, make sure you guys clear out the entire base.
Alpha,
Woogie should be near him right now.
Bravo. Another wave as they desperately try to get out. We're not going to call Broken Arrow just yet. And at his escape route, he's got a single guard. He's the CSAT Pacific officer. But I'm going to stay true to my timer, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Christ, the snipers, though, are definitely thinning out some of these infantry, doing one hell of a good job. We've got one mechanic that's still alive. He's heading down. We have our next batch of paradroppers.
We have enemy paradroppers over the town.
Start being offensive with this
Copy that.
VTOL as
Keep
well.
pushing in, guys. These officers are gonna get extracted as soon as, like, really quick. Please tell me somebody has AA.
Negative.
No one has AA.
Alright, Bravo Squad, when that resupply gets to you guys, grab AA as soon as you can.
Is it in a player base killing mood? Might not be. I don't know, I've tried to make this as obvious as I can.
All squads, reinsert is available at the FOB.
Five minutes. Gonna give it everything we got. Because everything has been so...
Who are the idiots southwest of
So
on the hill
close today.
of, from the
Dragon, Christopher, what are you guys doing? Dragon and
Dragon
Christopher,
is a part
are
of
you...
Charlie. I told
firing
him
on
to provide
friendly.
overwatch of the tower, of the town.
Four minutes. These flanking units took out their medic. Guys have re-garrisoned. They took him out, but now we got these two guys.
Go ahead, Alpha. Go ahead, Alpha.
You're on the wrong net. We're just getting to the south side of the town right now.
Copy that.
Seen a lot of deaths here. As soon as you turn that skill up, people are bunched up. It's not gonna go well. Trying to steal vehicles and assets. Gonna go ahead and delete that to help with the frames as much as I can. This is it. Final push by NATO.
Guys, remember,
Place your
don't
bets,
sit in one
guys.
position for too long. I want you
Almost
guys to
3
push
minutes.
up.
Yep, 3 minutes left. 180 seconds before I start remote controlling, so we'll see. Here, I got something funny to do. Catastrophic engine failure.
I can't camp in a spot. I'll mortar you myself.
Resupply to an outclicks out.
Copy that.
Log copy.
Trying to find that other Tigris.
Remember, you guys do have reinsert available at the FOB. So if you guys have to respawn,
I'm
go
so
ahead.
fucking blind. A lot of casualties happening regardless. Oh, crew bailed. Ha 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 ha. Boom. Resupply birds coming in now. 120 seconds. I don't know, this is also a long trek to drive on if they've got any AT. It's gonna be close.
Resupply dropped.
Nice work.
Spawn a few smokes in there.
Alright, Bravo Squad, grab some AA, and some
Casualties
AT,
taken.
and just sit on top of that hill.
We have the two pilots from the Zion are currently parachuting down, so it's sent it right over the AO.
I don't see any AT specialists. Nope, here he is. Fuck. Even if I drive out, I'm gonna have to be very fucking careful.
Command to High Command, what's our time left?
Roger, we estimate you have 1 minute left before they'll start moving the officer.
Alright, Bravo Squad, if you see any enemy air or enemy vehicles, take them out. I advise all friendlies do not get in and utilize Op-4 vehicles or you will be shot. Because they will be engaged on site.
Friendly drone is currently circling around the area.
Copy that.
Alright, I'm gonna send that in as a
So
bait
you guys know there
convoy.
is a respawn or a reinsert at the FOB, so if you guys are down for too long,
Gotta find There. Alright, safe houses are over here.
Three by H&G have been moving in from the road from the north.
copy that. Take it
We have
out.
multiple HMGs at the north side.
Alright, I need you guys to hit them hard. Bravo
Alright,
Squad, if you can get
25. Let's get him out of here. Cue the epic music.
Fuck, Bravo Squad's getting hit.
Broken arrow.
One enemy has been moving north of the road.
Shoot it, shoot it, shoot it, guys. Do not let anything escape that town.
They just hot smoke.
Come on, guys.
Oh, don't do this to me.
I want you. I need troops on the
Yes.
main roads as soon as possible. Do we have any eyes north?
Copy, I can walk north. Did we PID any
Bravo
officers
team,
inside
this
the
is
main base?
Golden Eagle. Golden
There
Eagle
were
2
not
is
any
down. I need
officers
an
inside the
immediate
main base. Main base
evac
is empty.
for Golden Eagle 1.
Weird.
Killed by more of that fucking friendly fire, for fuck's sake. Okay. I'm blanking on what it's called.
Command to High Command, what's the status on the mission?
Mission is still a go. That officer needs to be taken out.
Copy that.
Helipad, for fuck's sake, Liru. Get your shit together.
Alright guys, I want you guys to do a sweep and clear inside the town, clear all the buildings out. If you see any vehicles, I don't care who's in it, frickin' take it out.
There are 4
You guys
lighted
have had your
bricks
warning now.
on the ridge line to the north, on the road.
Okay.
Alright, copy that.
Reinforcements.
I need
LZ.
Alpha Squad to push up to that ridge line up to the north. The rest of you stay in the town and frickin' clear it out.
No, we gotta do this
Grid
from like...
047117.
LZ Charlie, land.
Command, this is Bravo.
Go ahead, Bravo.
We got several MRAPs coming in from the northwest of the town. How copy?
Copy that. Alright guys, Bravo, do you have any AT?
Interrogative, high command to command, be advised, enemy officer has escaped the AO, however is still in a military compound to the northwest of the AO and is currently calling for extraction off of Altus.
Copy that. Alright, I want everybody, I don't care what you're doing right now, push north. I say again, push
There's no way
north.
though.
My pilots, if you guys want to start landing and just picking up groups of people and dropping them off north, go ahead. Just freaking, I need you guys to move north as fast as possible.
They should have
Let's
figured
go,
out
let's
though
go,
that,
let's go.
I've
oh!
possible compound.
I'm at the
All copy, Bravo
main
is
enemy
moving
base.
north.
I've landed there. I can pick up a squad or 2 and drop them over.
Copy that.
Oh, well, you decided to aggro, okay.
He shouldn't have hucked it.
Unarmed then, since that one decided to go violent and kill Garfield. Well, shit. Lander, why the TK?
Hey John, don't worry about that.
Okay.
Military compound at 03921228 is his current location.
Copy. Alright guys, I still see people in the town. Get the fuck out of the town and let's go. Anthony, Devastator, Cowboy, Taro, get out of the town. Push north. Come on guys, we can do this. We're so close.
Do not do what I think you're gonna do and land on top of him. Good. Now land. No! Did I just...
Billman, how are you doing?
I'm still trying to pick
Fuck.
up guys.
Fuck. 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 Put me back in the Matrix, Neo. Put me back in the fucking Matrix. No way. Not at the fucking climax. You can't do this shit to me, Neo. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Yes, I know. I know. Just put me in. Put me in. I don't care with the air. Fucking hell. Come on. Come on. It's done this to me before. At the pinnacle moment. I might have to call in for a third fucking... Oh, come on. Come on, I am rocking in my fucking chair right now. Frickin' NATO win to a fucking memory leak. I do not accept that. I don't give a shit. I do not accept that. I do not fucking accept that. Oh, shut up. What's that? Frickin' sexual innuendo. Come on! Get me back in the goddamn Matrix. I just heard someone outside my door ask what the fuck was going on. Get me back in. No time to cover the password. It's okay, we're almost done. This is the last mission. I'm gonna freaking end the server anyway. Don't give me that error message crap. Yes. Oh, you ass fucking.
Alright, whoever's in the frickin' town.
Objective.
Creep Anthony, let's go, move. Move north, let's go, guys.
Helicopters. Orca
We're
unarmed.
so close to winning this objective, come on.
Sniper
you're
team,
onside.
2 people. Default.
I know.
Land. That one's Charlie. Shit. Shit. This is such bullcrap.
Billman, if you can get your LZ as close as that black X, that'd be frickin' beautiful.
Where the hell is my
We're
officer?
moving up in a now direct north of our location.
Just shoot it. Don't call it out, just shoot it.
Oh, he ran back in the vehicle. Okay.
John, I'm on it.
Oh, God. Bill got shot
Bill got
down.
shot.
Copy that. Copy that. Thanks anyways, Billman.
No. No,
I
for fuck's
need-
sake.
Somebody one of my pilots to get to the FOB and get ready for it reinsert.
Then it has to be this one. Right? Thank you. Okay, okay. Oh. Auntie in her goddamn CSET vehicle.
Bravo squad, you got eyes yet?
Come on, man.
Negative. There's a few hills in our way.
Okay, copy that.
Come on, you
We're
fucking
free
guys.
We're
50
trying to
meters
maneuver
out.
onto the position now.
We've got some duds going into. That's good. Oh. This is stressful as fuck. 'Cause these guys are going to be landing, trying to spawn units behind them, make them freak the fuck out. Bill, was this only
Everyone
real
that
hope
just
here?
died, stay at the main base. Get in the helicopter at the main base.
Command, this is Bravo.
Auntie's the last
Go
hope.
ahead, Bravo.
There's an orca hovering above the town.
Okay, shoot the shit out of it.
Oh!
Do not let it freaking fly away or land or whatever it's doing.
John, I'm mortaring around that fucking black X now.
Copy that.
I can
They're
only cover the
mortaring me.
eastern side of it.
That's fine.
Land! Land!
Are those orcas down yet, guys?
Splash.
Negative. Our orca dropped off 2 times crew.
Get me the fuck out of here.
Why are you guys sitting on top of the frickin' mountain? I need you guys to push into the north. Push north. You guys aren't moving. Alpha, Charlie, Delta, Echo, move.
Alpha's on the move.
Grid west,
Thank you.
please.
I need you guys to move north. Northwest.
Contingency
to grid.
order 3592.
039123. I say again, 039123. Mid red circle.
Stay on target. I know. Just want to say, it's been an honor serving with you. Stay on target.
What's the status? Any ideas?
Stay on target. Ah! No!
Command, this is Bravo. I have eyes on a military compound currently occupied by CSAT. Marking now.
Copy that.
Mortar team's moving closer to get mortars on it.
Yeah, we took fire from around
Are
that,
you
tower.
fucking kidding me?
It is actually...
What?
What
happened?
Hold on, quickly. Gao, who is your gunner?
Me, Garfield.
Luckiest fucking shot. Right as he got
Well,
to
I
the
was the one
despawn
that was the
point.
Nice
I don't
job,
believe that
guys.
crap.
What did I just miss?
GG.
Those torts can fly quick.
Was it?
With the music.
What? Okay, guys.
GG.
I want everybody to
G fucking G.
regroup back.
I can't believe that.
Hang on, let me get an LZ for everybody. Stand by.
Don't bother. We're gonna go to debrief. That was way too goddamn close. If I hadn't memory leaked, he would be gone. But I think that was a much better ending. All right, let's start forming up in my lobby. Good job, guys. Press F to play your fucking
Fuck
respects.
that compound in a few seconds though.
Lucky ass shot. Look at all these.
Yeah.
Channel switched.
Someone has their mic stuck. Dead Walker. All right. Let's start getting everyone on. I will talk about the mods firsthand. Hopefully people will help me move people up. Blah. Come on. Especially the ones that can't move themselves. Just give me a moment. We have a lot to talk about.
Sound
Pistol
resumed.
still.
All right, break.
Be everybody.
User joined your channel.
Let me just say, first off, before we even get into the debrief, the lag issues on the server, I had help from someone on the stream, Insane Freak, if you're still watching, thank you. I know how we're going to fix it, and it's it'll take effect next Friday. Basically, I'm going to make some key sets for everything, and then we'll roll the right mods for the right keys, so we don't keep having this issue, and that will completely fix the lag, because basically if you try to join in with something you're not supposed to, it's just going to kick you out, and I can't believe I never thought of that. So again, thank you to Insane Freak.
It doesn't do that currently?
Yeah, it's because I have all the keys in the folder because I use the same server, and
yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, I never thought of that because I'm a complete idiot. But let me quickly go through mission by mission and then some more advanced stuff, overall stuff, and just make it, you know, point by point. First mission. Skinny your teeth, but not as much as the third mission. What triggered it? John, you flew a bit too close, and the AA in the back corner got you at the edge of its detection radius. And that's just a matter of, one, you know, little too close to the AO, but at the same time, that was a pretty BS type of range. But I can't fault you for it, but I can't, you know, pardon you at the same time. So 50-50. Yeah. But I love how it still, mission was a success. You guys hauled ass, you fought through it. And there were some good moments, and there were some moments where some of you hated me when I counterattacked, but good shit nonetheless.
Yeah.
I will say, overall, I think I only did a few actions that killed people. But, yeah, I try to be more cinematic, and I will talk about the other instances. But mission 2, I don't know what happened with that. Perhaps I wasn't as clear as I thought I was in the mission file. I meant for you to assault all 3 of those positions at the same time, and it turned into you assaulted one position and started trickling to the AO. And frames would have been much worse if I had actually put the third base and all of its infantry down, so I had to call you guys back because it wasn't even ready for you. But it still kind of worked out okay because going into mission 3, I had all the infantry I had put down start counterattacking the FOB. And I guess defense was okay, but there were some instances where I was confused. There was definitely some mis-PIDing of certain types of explosives. If stuff's randomly blowing up near you, that isn't IEDs, guys. That isn't mines. That's me firing RPGs at you. Other things. Mission 3, some pointers I want to give out. 1, don't randomly mortar an objective marker. This was a nice little experiment tonight. I put the objective marker next to the compound, and of course the objective marker got shot at, right next to the Kajman and Orca, so they took off and started murdering people. Something to think about. You should at least have a spotter try to designate your targets. The Kajman, just a small tip because Arma physics, if you hit it with an HE rocket, you've officially made it a god because it'll start spinning around and then that turret will hit everything. And it will PID your damn medics. It will kill everything. And I got a few nice shots of that. That was some pretty crazy shit.
I was hiding in the bunker and it only hit me.
Yeah, it prioritizes medics too, man. It's an asshole.
It's like I wasn't even at the front line and it killed me.
Some other things, I forget who the pilot was, but someone dropped the squad right on top of one of the super tanks. That was smart.
Oh yeah, that was Charlie's.
That was Gao. I remember because I had to shoot Gao down.
Because I was told to go there.
I said,
Grizzly,
Gao, get them on that fucking hill.
Okay,
Yeah.
I can
And
get
I
them
was
on
the only
that
bastard
marker.
left alive
We
from
get
that
out of
squad.
What do you want me to do about it?
All I see
I'm
is
not
that
blaming Gao. I'm just saying that was a really funny event because the tank was just right there within a few hundred meters. I'm like, oh, well, this is going to be bad.
Yeah,
I started firing at it with the Marshall, and I was just like, when
But
is this thing gonna fucking die?
I will say, though, the MVPs of the night were that player team that survived through hell on the north. I threw a lot of tricks at you, and you guys fucking excelled. That was very well done. Your medic, who is your medic?
Demicus.
Demicus, you get fucking medic of the year. Dude, join VG. I will personally vouch for you. That was some amazing medic play. You kept everyone alive, kept everything rolling. Wonderful.
I'd like to
Absolutely
take credit
wonderful.
for that, but everyone kept being smart and dragging him back to me, so...
Exactly. See, just expert teamwork right there. A few other things. I have no idea what triggered the frickin' Zeppelin. It started blowing up the armored convoy. I've got no idea what to say. I put it on the bottommost island. I think it just got triggered. Who the fuck knows? None of you were near it, but it just came in, started killing stuff, but then you guys shot it down. Beautiful.
Yeah, that would be,
Absolutely well done.
Shout out to
that'd
Echo
be-
Team sitting security at base.
Yeah, that would have been Kerbal and Giant that shut it down.
Me and Giant.
Very well done. Alright, other things. I want to talk about the moment where I killed 7 of you because you were on that transport truck. That was just because you drove right next to him. And that would have been the logical thing. You were within 15 meters of him. And he was just prone behind a rock trying to slowly come up to your FOB. That was just my retaliation for the issue that happened in the second mission. Another small thing, the second mission, the bioweapons, quote unquote, were goats with mortars strapped to their backs. And then I put them in the back of pickups and brought them back to the AO, so that was interesting. What else? I will say this too. My computer loves you guys more than me because this is the second time I've memory leaked at a pinnacle moment for the op and then you assholes barely clutch it. Because of that added like 3 minutes. It infuriates the hell out of me, but the player side of me that's on the ground that used to do loot and stuff all the time appreciates it, and that's that fucking lucky ass shot with the minigun. I don't know what the fuck was going on, but you got him. I rammed into you. I was looking at my co-pilot saying, all right, we've been ordered. Let's do it. Crash into him, get him, go to the map, and I see a black marker of the officer, and I just watch him fall to the ocean. I'm just like, and I threw my headset on the floor.
2 FPS, Liru. 2
Yeah,
FPS
he
and I
was,
pulled that shit off.
He was complaining to me at one point about how he was FPS bugging. And,
Yeah.
Then just relog.
But again,
That's all you
I
I
FPS
will-
bugged in the fucking map.
I will fix the keys stuff and just transfer keys while I prep the servers from now on. That'll fix a lot of the lag issues we've been having with people loading improper mod sets. So that'll be good.
Yeah, 'cause somebody was saying advanced movements was working, and I was like, what the hell? What?
Yeah, it's not supposed to, and
Yeah.
that's what causes issues. And I'll take that. That's on me. But I hope you guys at least enjoyed it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Liru, but that one.
Yeah, until the super tank
Yeah.
came around and, cornered me underneath the rock.
I couldn't move at the checkpoint. It was
So
really
just
Did you see what I typed in the local chat?
No, I got my physical character has to be next to you to see that. But
Oh.
let me just talk about some of the custom compositions that were down on this AO. We had the AA bunkers, the AA defense grid. We had the super tanks, 2 tanks back to back with an AA piece on top. We had
Yeah, sorry
Kamish
about that.
AA, which was basically, you guys took
User
those things out
disconnected from your
beautifully though.
channel.
Kamish and then AA on the back. We had the VTOL that was attached to the fucking submarine that had a shit ton of AA, a few Scorchers, and a T-100, which
Star Squad took out.
it actually was kind of funny because the T-100 was aiming for your slammer and the slammer was firing right back at it. So, bit of an interesting
The
shot.
slammer
and,
actually hit the AA and made the entire thing explode.
Well, no, actually, what happened was it started
Now, do I
flying
say I
back
ended
towards the
that
FOB,
and actually was being nice, or
Kerbal Space and Giant hit the VTOL with
Team
the
effort.
rockets.
There you go.
here's the deal.
Yep,
Behind the
team.
scenes, don't mean to spoil anything. The only thing that was blown up by you guys on that thing was the VTOL. I hit the end button on one of the the Tigrises to give it some cinematic effect because it's hard to shoot that thing down because it's essentially a giant floating invincible texture, but you guys had hit it multiple times, so I decided to give it a catastrophic.
Nice.
Yeah, because what happened was it kept flaring, so what
Right.
me and Kerbal had to do was, I fired first, made it flare, and then Kerbal followed up.
Right.
We're chasing it up
So-
and down the road in a slammer.
A few things I want to say. Number one, lone wolfing will get you killed pretty quickly. I will find crazy ways to do it. Let's see. I tried to blow Tarl up with guided missiles. I failed, but I wounded his ass. Someone
I
drove
recovered.
up with a fuel truck. I quickly blew that
Saw
up.
that.
Yeah, I saw
That
that.
would be Anthony. And,
Also,
Creep.
don't kidnap each other. Don't know
Oh,
what that was
he-
about.
he-
From
he
the
was
sound of
told
it,
to
I
get
think it
out.
was
He was
yeah, from what I could break. From what I could tell, someone basically wasn't getting out of a vehicle. I know that's what I heard, but
Well, what
in the
happened
future,
was-
try not
what
to kidnap
happened-
people.
Yeah, what happened was that hunter was I assigned
Yeah,
that hunter
hopefully it
to
will
that
inside.
squad, and then another person got in it and then was driving off with it.
And I don't know what happened towards the end, maybe because everyone was bunched up together hitting that final compound, but the friendly fire rate increased exponentially. The only one I will pardon, though, is Landers, because he took out an enemy vehicle because someone was standing right next to it, kind of just staring at it like a dumbass, so...
Actually,
Yeah, we observed.
When we came to that last compound, I didn't realize people were actually moving into it, so I started shooting 203s over at it. I was like, oh, there's somebody
Yeah,
there.
I expected that. Yeah, when I blew up, I was like, fuck. And I was like, and then when I looked at your position on the map, I'm like, you have to be just nading.
That was partly my fault for not letting you guys know that there were friendlies in the compound, because I was watching the map constantly as the commander. So, but yeah, just that's one thing that I always try to do is when you guys are before you engage a compound and you know there's friendlies around.
You're here because
it
Arma
takes
Sully
literally
the
2
Great.
seconds to check your
Arma
map.
is glorious.
So
I didn't
just
even think to check my map.
It's all good. Don't worry about it.
I checked my binoculars and I'm like looking around. I'm like, okay, there's nobody there. And I think everybody was in the building. When I started firing grenades, that's when everybody started coming out of the buildings.
Talking about friendly fire,
Other
I
issue
think...
is there's people wearing non-standard uniform. Which,
Yeah, there were people...
Which if I... Yeah.
But just to
Yeah.
get back to the thing about the cars, the first mission when we had to assault the power station,
Let me guess, it's because I turned him down because he was annoying the hell out of me. Yep.
engaging enemy, Dreams comes running out wounded
across my firing line, drives into the ifrit next to me, and runs me over.
Nah, you ran in front of it. That's your fault,
Nope.
bud.
I
You
stayed back
don't
at
know
it.
where you're looking. That's not my problem.
Okay, guys.
Alright, hold on.
Let's not
Hold
avoid
on.
this.
It's called
was
game
holding,
sense.
covering
Break.
back
Stop
that
arguing.
Break, or you're both
fucking
going in the timeout chair. Okay. Now, does anyone else have anything to say? Any advice for me other than fix the server frames? I got that. I'll do it. I'll do some testing, make sure they're good.
I do.
Liru, one thing I am gonna say is, if you give assets like A10s and Pawneys, I understand that this mission had a bunch of AA, but the first mission, it was to take out the AA defenses, okay?
Yes.
So then you gave us casts. Now I understand with a wipeout, there's a certain point of balancing it out, but I don't know how many AA assets you had down, but one wipeout versus 7 or 8 different AA, that's pretty unbalanced.
I counted 7 missiles all within the span of 2.5 seconds.
Yeah,
I didn't
that's-
have enough flares.
But
Well,
and you said that there was no longer AA on the field.
I said there were, the AA net was done.
Placement.
Okay, here's the
one.
here's the balance.
Here's what I will say though about just from personal experience with balancing with a wipeout. I meant for the wipeout to be the counter to the Zeppelin. That was really it. Not really
But
to be
we couldn't
used
really
against ground assets.
But we couldn't get close to the Zeppelin because of the AA on the ground.
But the Zeppelin kept flying over the FOB. Gao got blown up because he flew right over the AA. He flew high, but he flew right over the main base, and no squad at that point had been able to peek their head over, not even recon yet, to check out AA. So I understand where you're coming from, but all I ask in the counter is you at least scout out the position first to call it. You know, you don't just fly it over a zone that you haven't seen. But I do agree with you. The AA was a bit overdone. But again, to counter the wipeout, it's really tough to do, you know?
Yep.
Yeah.
Just as a note to anyone who might fly the wipeout with heavy AA presence, if you fly above around like 5,000 feet, it'll be above the engagement distance of the Tigers. So
the thing is, I pulled out between. I did the run at 3 drop GBUs, or sorry, 4,500 drop GBUs, and ran out at 3. Like,
yeah.
And 7 missiles within 2.5 seconds. I don't have enough flares for all that.
Yeah, if you have someone laser designating targets, you can just drop it from super high altitude and then get the fuck out.
Yeah.
Hey, I don't know if there's any way for you to control this, Liru, but I don't think it's a real big problem. But if you could maybe force or uniforms and stuff like that.
No, just learn to PID. Learn to use your map.
No, I get what he's getting.
Uniforms are forced. Listen to me. First of all, uniforms are for a reason. That's one of the things. And then there was at least one guy wearing AAF uniform. I won't say a name. And there was another guy wearing syndicate stuff. So while I understand that maybe you can vary NATO uniforms, there's a difference between NATO and AAF and syndicates. I think
Alright,
that's fair
so
enough.
what I'm going to say is, Auntie, do you want to work on tweaking our mission file a bit more so we just we'll just lock it to the NATO clothing that people spawn with?
Now,
safety
there,
thing?
No, have CTRG stuff available.
I'll go after
Yeah, we'll
you,
have
Gaming.
CTRG and NATO, but we'll limit it at that, and dive suits and sniper ghillies and stuff, but limited at that. Next, I saw Slim Monkey.
Yeah, Slim, you can go first.
Okay. The one thing I noticed was we were trying to put up AA units, like static AAs at the FOB, and because of something we did a few weeks back where we did not allow, or where we put down all those auto turrets, the tripods are no longer available to put down AAs, and the AAs are also not available.
That's a different
static
mission
AA
file
units.
from the other one. They might be locked. I don't know. Again, Auntie and I will look at that.
Okay.
Who's next?
I think that's
Gaming.
me.
All right, gaming. Go ahead.
Yeah, for one thing, if we, I feel like if we have pilots constantly transporting people, we don't need a teleport flag, because it was confusing a lot of people, and like pilots were sometimes taking 1 people or like 11 people, and it was just like, I feel like if we have a teleport, then we don't need pilots constantly transporting people. But if we have pilots available, we shouldn't need a teleport flag.
Or they can be doing CAS.
Oh yeah, and then also in the side of uniforms, I've been wearing that same uniform since I've joined VG like 3 months ago, and I've never once been PID'd wrong. It's just a gorilla, and it's just like it's the same uniform I wear every single time. So I understand for people who are wearing civilian clothing and maybe like the enemy clothing, but for people who are wearing like clothing that you can easily PID, I don't think there should be an issue. You should learn
This really
PID
isn't a debate.
I know.
So it's not a debate. You're wearing the wrong uniform.
Guys,
if I
stop
shoot
with
you
the-
wearing the
okay,
wrong
guys,
uniform,
enough with the
not gonna
debate.
fire.
Stop with the debates on
Enough
the
with the
uniform.
uniform.
If you shoot
Liru, can I
somebody
say
who's
something?
wearing a native fucking pattern uniform, you're wrong. That's the fucking thing at the end of the day. Stop coming up with fucking excuses.
I need to say something about
John.
the teleport real quick.
Yep.
With the teleport, basically, yeah, I agree that there wasn't much of a need for a. If we have pilots, there's no need for a teleport.
Yeah.
One thing that I do think that's a good way to help keep pilots busy is, and one thing that the ground team needs is an efficient way of resupply. So I like the
Yes.
FOB idea, and I think we should continue that, but no longer put a teleport there. And then we'll that way it'll give the pilots something to do because they can transport stuff back and forth when there's nobody to reinsert. Because like he said, it was a little confusing because people were teleporting to the FOB, and then we didn't have any aircraft there. So it's just
You got it.
Yeah.
Well, the one thing I would say about that is that I liked about the teleporter was a lot of everybody was complaining that we were out of ammunition, and then all of a sudden one ammo crate shows up, and everybody takes everything out of the damn thing. I mean, we looked at it, and there wasn't a single round of ammunition left in it except for rockets. But with the flagpole there, I told my guys, "Hey guys, go back through the flagpole, get reload, and then come back." So that's kind of one of the things I would look at, though.
Here's my counter then to make it easier. I will put here's what we can do again to make the FOB even more important and even more significant. We can put a full arsenal there instead of the teleporter. I can distance the FOB maybe a little further from the actual AO, but then again, I think that distance was good. And then if you need a resupply, pilots can just fly to that. I'll put some empty boxes there as well. They can load it up. They can have an FOB defense team also load it up. And
That
then,
works.
yeah, we can experiment with that next week or the week after.
I quite like that idea because then it makes it for a reason for us not to lose that FOB to
Right.
guard it also.
I actually do like that a lot because Bravo team, I had to actually drop my sniper rifle because I ran
gotta
out
write
of
some of
ammo
this
for it
shit
completely
down.
and I had to take a Katiba from one of the Ifrits. And then when I wanted to get another rifle, I could only grab ammo for another MX. So I couldn't even be a proper marksman through the third of the op and second half of it.
That is kind of true what Damascus just said. Pilots might not be able to load certain weapons in boxes with restrictions on.
But one thing you could do, and this is all is going to be very much a thing of trust, is you have some of the pilots who can use Zeus just to load the crates.
See, I would just say that all they need, because we all have the weapons, all they need to do is just load ammo.
We'll experiment with this the next few Fridays, because Friday public op, fun stuff, you know it. But these Friday ops have always been experiments. We've started using custom compositions, and we did a dynamic mission today where, you know, your actions affect the next mission, and we're slowly trying to get the pinnacle of what we want to do here. And just depending on what we want to experiment with, whether it'll be PvP, PvE, whatever, you know, each Friday mission we're learning more so we can make it better for the next time.
Yeah. Liru, one thing I am going to say some constructive criticism that I heard from a few people. I don't know how many people feel this way, but I am going to mention it just so Liru knows. Basically, the custom compositions, they can be fun. But when there's too many of them, when they're it's every single mission, it can get a little bit boring and kind of unfun to go up against. I mean, I like them. I think they're interesting, but I kind of understand that when it's every single mission and when they're really hard to beat, it can be kind of.
4 tanks, 4 T or however many T100s and an AA Vic on top of that's kind of trying to make a perfect Vic that can do everything in one shot.
Right,
And,
hot mic.
like we can't really do much against it.
Alright.
Yeah, you can throw rockets, but it's still not
But
gonna hit
yeah,
every single one.
So let me just say one quick thing. I do agree. I will lessen the number. I haven't used custom comps in a few weeks, so I thought about bringing them back. I do agree. I did overdo it a bit.
I had fun with them.
I think it was
Also,
really fun to the panic.
Yeah, I do get it, but I agree. The more OP one should be lessened significantly. But also, just 2 things I'm gonna say in the background. Number 1, if you take out one of the components, the whole thing will blow up, because that looks really stupid if it's still moving but it's on fucking fire. I mean, that's just how it is, for me at least. And 2, some of the vehicle turrets tend to glitch out. I noticed only the AAs on the Camishes were really doing anything. The ones on the tanks, they weren't really working for whatever reason. They did against Gao when he flew the wipeout, but other than that, they didn't really move or try to attack anyone. It was mainly just the ones on the Camishes, but as soon as I saw a missile go out and hit one of those, either the crew for the other vehicle would get out as well, or they'd all die, or it'd just go catastrophic immediately, and then, to help that out, I made it catastrophic anyway. But I do agree, and I will lessen that for next time. Anything else?
I have a possible suggestion if you do the custom compositions.
Yeah.
Keep some of them secret, sort of thing, but then allow us to know some of them with somehow some intel got leaked or some sort. So
I can play that into the mission.
Maybe we might know it's sort of what we're up against, but not everything. Just so you keep us still surprised, but also so we know, okay, if we're gonna be, because most people didn't bring AA, and they had to find AA off whatever. But
one thing with that too is Liru. You guys don't have to do this at all. I was just saying that with the Friday ops, I mean, it's about having fun. It's about having team play, of course. But I think because you use so many compositions and there's so many opportunities to use AA, the reason people don't do it is because they're so damn heavy. So I'm thinking during these Friday ops only, maybe a disable stamina. That way we can actually carry. No.
No.
Okay.
We did this before.
People take everything. Bergen.
Yeah, they do. They just load down everything.
They took a Bergen and whatever.
People are way too abusive.
But yeah, okay, I understand.
Well, but then the pilots usually use the Bergen so they can quickly load up ammo. I've done it in the past. It didn't work. I even did it with Luton. We both agreed it didn't work, and I am not ever opening that can of worms again, because seeing 30 guys charge into an AO with all frickin' Bergens is annoying.
Bergens with a gun, and every single one of them have a Titan.
It's absolutely terrifying. And
we
it's
reduced the stamina so that you could carry your loadout, your weight limit, and then when you reach the end of your stamina bar, you can still at least jog. You can't run, but you can still jog, because the stamina system, the way it is you slow right down, and that's no good. So we've reduced it to that, and I think we're happy with that.
And some custom comps for playerbase, which is smart as well. We've done that before, and I will start bringing that in again.
You can only have one AA missile. You can't have an AA missile and an AT. So you kind of have to have 2 AT soldiers.
All right, hold on. Two counters. One, you had a shit ton of vehicles at the FOB.
People would take them
Which
and then
people were
ditch
stealing.
Them. Yeah, people would take them and then just ditch them, just drive them one person out or whatever and just leave them. And then they'd be stranded
Invading
there.
NX.
I can't really do anything about that, though. I can just give you the assets.
I know. It's people. No, because it's people's mindsets.
I can't really police that, though.
You can't change that. You can't change people's mindsets.
Then you would have to watch every single one and actually lock them and unlock them, and that would take forever. Echo, we actually went up to people and said, "No, this is for so and so. This is for so and so." I had to keep one of my guys in the driver's seat just so people wouldn't take off with because we had a hunter and someone took off with that, and then I had the prowler, and I was like, just stay in the driver's seat. Don't let someone take that thing, because people were just taking off with stuff.
We took the hunter, but command said we could, and then we sent the guy that came along with us back with it.
Okay.
Auntie, what I said, I said Echo could use the hunter. I didn't say you could. I didn't remember you saying.
Is it Nemesis
Oh.
or Barbie? Which one of you were in
You
command?
said we could take it.
Nemesis.
I said Echo to take it. I didn't. Anyways, whatever.
Anyways, it's done.
But
we sent it back.
back to
Guy.
Okay.
It's okay. Yeah.
It's
back.
fine.
That's okay.
So either way, it's just one of those communications things, and it happens in these kind of things. So, other than that, yeah, I don't really have any other complaints, or I had a fun at least.
So let's wrap this up. The only thing I'm gonna say is, John McClane, you're gonna be co-Zeusing Friday with me next week. We'll see what happens.
Okie dokie. All right.
Ooh.
I have a question. Hey,
We'll do it.
What's
I
that?
really like this shooting practice.
The what, Barty?
The shooting practice. Because me, Auntie, and Nemesis were just sniping away.
User disconnected from
Can I mention
but,
my Tuesday app?
User
or no?
left your channel.
Yep, please do. God, we forgot
okay.
that.
Guys, I just wanted to let you know that the past couple
Completely forgot
months
about
I've been
that.
working on a long-term op. Basically, it's going to last a couple months. If you go, it's basically a one-time game lobby. If you guys are interested, just read up on that and meet us on Tuesday. It's going to be really fun. There's going to be a lot of ways to blow stuff up. There's going to be a storyline to it to kind of get make it a little bit more interesting. Make it feel a little bit more connected than some of these other ops. And if you guys want to join, you can. And if you don't, it's fine. It's T0. There's no mods. So it's just one of those things that I'm going to try out. And if you guys like it after the first mission, I'll continue it.
No mods?
No mods.
What time?
What was that?
All right. So we're pretty much done here.
Oh,
Thank you guys
it's
so
all
much
in
for
that
watching.
link that I,
Insane Freak, thank you so much for
just posted
everything.
in.
User disconnected from your
And
channel.
operate operationally. Take care, guys.
Hey,
can they,
User
John?
joined your channel.